is up, guys? It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. 6 p.m. eBay show. You got Evan up to the right, Peacock and Rosie behind the yellow keys, me in the chair. I'm Vivian, for those of you that haven't seen me, or I don't know, for those of you that just want to be reintroduced. Hi. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. We have Daniel S. with the Diamondbacks, Robert C. with the Braves, Tyler G. with the Orioles, Terrence S. with the Red Sox, David H. with the Cubbies and the Reds, Ryan W. with the Guardians, Matthew H. with the Rockies, Daniel S. with the White Sox, David H. with the Tigers, Stash H. with the Marlins, Timothy R. with the Stros, Robert D. With the Royals, Scott P. with the Halos, Brian B. with the Dodgers, Nick P. with not in the fridge, Jay. Nick P. with the Brewers, Ben T. with the Twins, Chris L. with the Mets, Michael H. with the Yankees, Brian B. with the A's, Ryan W. with the Phillies, Todd D. with the Pirates, Beth F. with the Padres, Jason Yada with his Mariners, Stephen M. with the Giants, Ryan W. with the Cardinals, Beth F. with the Rays. We have Nick W. with the Rangers, Ryan W. with the Blue Jays, and Beth F. with the Nationals. Alright, guys, let's take a look at getting our show sheet up here. I did notice that the shark has a Santa hat peacock. I have not gotten the new Monster Whopper. Fun fact, I like the Whopper Juniors. I'm not even like a, let me get a Whopper. I don't know why. Hi, Vivian. Nice to meet you. What is your social security number? Peacock? Who said that? Was that really not you? No, seriously, was that not you? Okay, I'm like, no, seriously. That is Matt Shaw, Chicago Cubbies, David H.
Pretty cool.
What's that? Mm-hmm. It just says the player's name. I'll show you here in just a second, BK. We have Jacob Wilson. They all have poinsettias next to them, too. Alright, guys, here we go. We are looking for 6 mega exclusive glitter holiday parallels per box. We're gonna find our SP spot as we go, but for now, we just gotta have sharpshooter eyes, right? We gotta be paying attention. What happened, Peacock? There is Wyatt Langford, and that is the cookie cutter, or the cookie in the background. Yeah, may as well. In previous years, you had like 3 things you were looking for. Not 100% sure on this year's. We'll figure it out as we go. Carlson. Here is the glitter Angel Martinez. You know, with the final spot in Leaf History Sportsbook Edition. That's going to be our first sportsbook. Oh. Well, there we go. How about Roki Sasaki with the necklace and the Santa hat? Dodgers, Brian B. And that one is 5-2-3. So it looks like they made this really easy for us and they put the SP in the back. Nick Kurtz and Ellie De La Cruz. We don't even have to have sharpshooter eyes this time if it plays out like this. Guys, we do have 4 random team breaks up right now. That gets you into the entire case. And here's the cool thing. You can get into the Grand Slam. How about a Drake Baldwin glitter? That Grand Slam gets you into each of the breaks at a discount. But you also have a chance, if you get into the Grand Slam, to get a free box of Topps Holiday. Josh Young. And we got J-Ram on the cookie. Yes, technically it's number 5. Castillo. Okay, so this is 528. So I'm curious if the way the SPs are gonna play out this year, but 528, that doesn't make sense because then the other one was 529. Cole Reagan, or 523. There's what your regular Roki looks like. Shohei. Buxton. And we got David Festa on the blue glitter card here. Non-numbered. Moises Ballesteros. That is Nacho Alvarez on the relic. That is going out to the Bravos and Robert C. Hello, Rosikins. Juan Soto and Adrian Del Castillo. Rosie, I have to ask, how many SPs were you seeing when you were watching Holiday be opened? Blue Bob on the glitter. Because every other SP was at the back, but I only saw one, like, with the... I only saw one, like, non-candy cane, so I just want to make sure it's not 3 like last year. Here's one. Okay, so then it should be 3. Do the cookies count as an SP? The cookie backs? Cookie back is, yeah, the cookie back is 528. Sorry guys, this is my first time opening it, so I just want to make sure we're not missing any SPs for you guys. Yeah, if the cookies count as SPs, then I would have 3. But there's nothing on like the front of the card that makes them SP. We're gonna open another box, we're gonna pay a little bit more attention. I think those cookies count as our regular SPs. I'm gonna set those off to the side for now. Heck yeah, Snake against. Yusei Kikuchi. Cal Raleigh. And we got Paul Skeens on what I believe is an SP with the cookie. What up, Bree? Paul Skeens for the Pirates. That is going out to Todd D. Alright, they gave us all the cards that should have been in the last one. In this one, we're going to see what happens here. Tatis. And Xander B. Seems like they kind of just took him because they had to type of thing, you know. Paul Skeens. Ben Rice. James Wood. Connor Norby. And we got Aaron Judge with the wreath necklace and the arm sleeve. That is 523. Peacock says, how is Miss Free? Mockler and Matt Shaw on the glitter. Bryce Harper, and we got Jackson Holiday on the sugar cookie. Dustin, so we can't see that on our side as well. I would recommend emailing shipping at Chomps Live Breaks if it's not popping up in your account. I would email shipping. We see something shipped for you October 7th, but Angel Martinez on the blue. That is for Le Guardians. Yelly. Nick Kurtz. And how about Jace Young? Santa hat to 25. 15 to 25. That's sick. Gotcha. Do me a favor, email shipping, Dustin. They just because they can get you a little bit faster information, they can go deeper in the system than we can on our side. Jace Young, 15 to 25, Tigers, and David H. They also have a list of what shipped when. So just at a quick glance, they can get you a better answer than we can. I can tell you Mrs. Chomps and Heather, who usually check the email, won't be until tomorrow morning, but... And Chase Dolander. I don't know about game worn, but it is a player worn hat. So, you know, we're gonna take that. Chase Dolander on the light blue glitter. Oh, Peacock, are you flying the package to Snakykins? Is that what's happening? Are you just very slowly getting it to Snakykins? So they put it on their head for a second. That's considered player worn. Helio Ramos. To be fair, they probably could have worn it at a random Tops event or something. You never know. Guys, we are down to just 15 players left in our, less than 15 players. 12 players left, 15 fillers in our 727 jersey 3-case break. Let's work on knocking that one down while we can. We have Kettle Marte, Arizona Diamondbacks, Daniel S. Evan, did you take my ornaments? You're a monster. No. Matt Chapman and Jazzy Jazz. Okay. So, based on the getting 3 SPs per box, it appears we're getting them. That is our second Zach Wheeler and Michael Harris. So, it looks like the sugar cookie logo, where the sugar cookie was, that is indeed a SP, and then Jacob Wilson. Basically, we're looking for this back card every single time. How about Paul Skeens with the Santa hat? That's very sick. This one is also 523. This is Todd D. Dansby Swanson. Isn't Mick Foley a wrestler? Dustin got to meet him last night. Evan says that's pretty cool. There's Brooks Lee. Evan says he seems like he'd be a nice guy. Shohei. And Shohei on the glitter. Dustin says he was a super duper nice dude. How'd you meet him, Dustin? Dylan Cruz. That is Drew Romo on the royal blue glitter. He was having a show in Portland that I bought a meet and greet for. Okay. Bo Bichette. Adael Amador. And Garrett Cole, 59/299. Dustin, if you ever want a really good laugh, you go back and watch me struggle my way through Japanese Pokemon. Garrett Cole, Yankees. That is Michael H. Chat, right now, if you guys want more Topps Holiday, which honestly I think is a fun rip for the price point. Autos are always a little bit tougher, Jim, only because they are numbered to 10 or less historically. I don't know if that's the same case this year yet, but historically they are to 10 or less. Pete Alonso, how many free breaks did you have to give out? None. I'm like, none. Corbin Burns and Darren Baker. And to be fair, I say struggle. Like, I just can't read Japanese. If I could read Japanese, I'd be fine, right? But we got to rip some Mega Evolutions yesterday as well, and that was fun. But guys, however you want to rip, whether it be baseball, football, Pete Alonso on the ornament, whether it be baseball, football, Pokemon, Disney, we got it all here at Chomps Live Breaks, and I think we offer it in a really fun variety for you guys. Dylan Cruz. Kevin Alcantara on the sugar cookie. It usually doesn't come off the actual cards. That is Ellie. Oh, yeah, it does. So we don't necessarily offer that one. Guys, our eBay shows, we have Topps Holiday at 9:30, Topps Holiday at 11:30, and Topps Holiday at 1:30 a.m. From the same case, so if you don't see something, we got lights on the glove, lights on the necklace, and that is also 523. So I'm thinking 523 is the base SP. Corbin Burns, and that is Paul Skeens. Peacock. Peacock, that's not what she told you at all. Peacock, that's not what she told you at all. Peacock. Peacock, calm down. Rafi Devers. Ezekiel Tovar and Nick Kurtz on the glitter. Song Kim and Adolis Garcia on the blue. So you are supposed to get either a auto, a relic, or a chrome card. We have yet to see a chrome card. So far, 3 for 3 on relics, or almost 4 for 4 for 4 on relics. We have Adley, That is going to be Jace Young on the Jersey Relic. Guys, for those of you new to us here at CLB, if you go to our website, chompslivebreaks.com, you guys can actually get in on our website. You get a free $5 in rewards points just for signing up. We are live 7 days a week. Sunday through Thursday, we are live 6 to 1:30. Friday, Saturday, we are live 6 to 3. That is Tyler Soderstrom on the light blue glitter, or periwinkle glitter, if you would. Schwellenbach and Olander. And last holiday box here. And again, guys, we are working out of the same sealed case, so if you didn't see something in this one that you think we can get in the next one and stuff like that, we can roll. Hold on 1 second. Kumar Rocker. Schwellenbach. Yoshi and Laba. Tovar and Jackson Joe. Christian Campbell. Son Kim and Juan Soto. Juan Soto has peppermints on his sleeves, a candy cane bat. I was like, is there something else? But no. There's not. That is 523. Guys, I got 36 of you in here. Take a look at the panels. Look at what we got going on. We do have 15 fillers left in a 3-case jersey break. You have a chance to win some pretty big names there for just $13.75. Also, if you look below that, you have the remaining 12 players left. Honestly, the fact that Jordan's still there kind of blows my mind. I feel like he's a decent option in that break every single time we rip it. We got Corbin Burns on the sugar cookie. Brian says, all these people, only 5 of them smashed the like button. What? Chatskis, go hit that like button. Cam Smith on the glitter. That is going to be the Strohs and Timothy R. Legendary Leaf is next. Yes, sir, Aaron. It's a Leaf History Sports Book, Leaf History Book Sports Edition Chapter 2, formally, but yes. The Leaf Break is up next. That is Luis Castillo on the Royal Blue. Guys, if you jump in on that Grand Slam, you get 1 spot in 749, 750, 751, and 752. Each of those are a 5-box Leaf, sorry, not 5-box Leaf, 5-box Topps Holiday. Plus you enter a race to win a personal holiday mega. James Wood. That is going to be Christian Campbell, 153 of 199 on the blue chrome. Very nice. That is going out to Boston and Terrence S. That is $59 a spot, $64 value. Ton of fun. Matt Shaw. We're down to just 7 spots left in the 749. Yep. Grand Slam spots are already accounted for, so we do need to move both together, but let's keep it moving. Eric Crochet and Brenton Doyle. Brian K with a spot in 745. Let's go. top load our sugar cookies real quick. And we did run back the Leaf history book sports edition chapter 2. I did see that, yes sir. Give me 1 second. Yes, I did see that. Chat, and if Pick Your Player is your jam, on the website right now, and if you like Shoebox, honestly, on the website right now, we have a full case of Shoebox. Full case of Shoebox Treasures Collector's Box. On the website, Pick Your Player. That's going to be a ton of fun. Honestly, I think it's one we can knock out today very, very quickly. Tons and tons of fun. And that was a lot of fun with our first 5-box Topps Mega Holiday Mega. I appreciate you guys bearing with me as we learned the product together. I had watched some of it, but not enough to be like 100% that's in every single box, right? Corbin Burns, Lava, Devers, Brooks Lee, Jazzy Jazz, Jackson Holiday, Wyatt Langford, J-Ram, Brendan Doyle, Matt Shaw, Christian Campbell, Luis Castillo, Cam Smith, Juan Soto, Tyler Soderstrom, Jace Young, Nick Kurtz, Kobe Mayo, Pete Alonso. We got Garrett Cole, Drew Romo, Shohei Ohtani, Paul Skeens, Chase Dolander, Jace Young to 25, Angel Martinez, Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens, Del Castillo, Nacho Alvarez, David Festa, Drake Baldwin, and Roki Sasaki. Great hints right there, guys. That was a ton of fun. Let me get this show sheet printed out real quick before I forget, because I will forget. Let me get this history book. It's a 2-boxer. I was like, there's a reason Evan brought me 2 boxes. Aaron, I know you are here. Stash H, are you in here? Stash, and then Ian L, are you in here? Stash, Ian, Aaron. Ian is here. Stash is here. Okay, sweet. Alright, guys. Let me do this real quick. Let me go get a break name thing brought up here. That way I can randomize your guys' names in just a minute. $7.49 down to 5 spots left. Mike Dom took down 2 spots. And guys, don't forget to go attack the Grand Slams while you're at it. 740. What number is this one, Peacock? What Leaf history book is which number? Alrighty, guys. Alright, Alright guys, let's get these opened up, and then we'll randomize for your guys' spots. So, I know you guys don't necessarily feel this, but it's actually kind of glossy. It's kind of cool. I heard you. Yes. Alright. I'm going to show you this first one, and then we'll reopen that for the second one. Our first one is gonna be Get Your Program Here. This one is Get Your Program Here, 1999 New York versus Atlanta World Championship. Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada, Andy Pettit, Ryan Klesko, Andrew Jones, John Smoltz, and Chipper Jones. And that is 1 of 3. Not bad. I'm gonna put this one back in here. For shipping purposes, I'll probably package that up in a top load. Alright. On the autobiography, we have Bob Cousy. It says Bob Cousy played for 20 seasons during his career and then transitioned to a coaching role after retirement in 1970. He is a 6-time champion with Boston and 13-time All-Star. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1971. Bob Cousy. 5 of 5. Uno basketball, Uno baseball. Bob Cousy. Okay. $20 of 25. We have a Spinning Yarns. Patrick Ewing. 6 pieces of relic. You got 3 blue jerseys, 3 white jerseys. Patrick Ewing. 20 of 25. We have a matchbook. This one's pretty cool. That is going to be Andy Reid and Bill Parcells matchbook autos. 5 of 5. I'd say 2 legends right there. Yeah, the amount of games these 2 men have won is it's probably up there. Parcells and Reed, Bob Cousy, Patrick Ewing, and then the Yankees versus Braves. Let's go take a look at our random guys here. We got Ian L, Stash, Stash, and Aaron. We're gonna go 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stash, Aaron, Ian, Stash. Stash, Aaron, Ian, Stash. So, Stash, you tell me which one you'd like. We'll get you packaged up accordingly. Stash wants Patrick Ewing. You got it, my guy. Let's see if I can put this in a booklet for you. Yeah. A little safer than just bouncing around in the... Alright. Aaron. Okay. Aaron M. Bob Cousy, Andy Reid, and Bill Parcells duel, or the 1999 World Championship. There is a run back to this break as well, guys. Honestly, I feel like as we go through the case, we're going to see some absolutely disgusting hits. Yeah, absolutely you can. This one was one of 3. Bob Cousy, you got it. I'm going to place a piece of tape here just so the mag, when I opened it the mag wasn't on there, so I just want to make sure you're taken care of on that. I do not have a big enough team bag to take care of that. There we go, Aaron. Ian L. 1999 World Championship or the Dual Auto Matchbook Andy Reid, Bill Parcells. Evan, would you grab me 749? It's gonna be that case of holiday movies. Dual Auto for Ian, you got it. then stash, that means you get the other booklet as well. Alright, so stash, these are both of yours. And then Aaron, you have the Bob Cousy, and Ian, you have the Reed and Parcells. You get yours in a team bag here, stash. A little easier for shipping. Brian says I didn't see this one on the website. Where am I blind? It has like a white, background. It's the first thing listed. Grab me one pack attack and/or grab me 745 from the shelf. Alright guys, I have a fresh case of Holiday off to my left. I'm gonna open this up for 749. You jump in on that Grand Slam, guys, you are going to be eligible for not only a personal holiday box, but you also can get some pretty cool things out of it. Get a discount on all 4 breaks. Alright guys, what are y'all wanting to get into? Let's start talking it out as we see stuff going on. We are going to push in the direction with you guys. With that being said, we are down to just 12 players left in 727, 15 fillers in 727. And then from there, world's your oyster. Well, world's your oyster right now, but world's even more your oyster then. I don't know what's for dinner. I did not, because at one point you said something about chili, but then in retrospect I realized why you didn't bring it. So, it was one of those, like, I waited, but like, at some point we're gonna have to figure out food together, it sounds like. I was kind of worried about it after you said that from yesterday. I'm like, does that affect our yesterday? Fair. Fair. Oh, is it just the top? That's fair. But chat, what are we wanting to do? We have 16 spots left in a pack attack. Yesterday, out of a pack attack, my corazon ripped in half for just $1 after using points. somebody pulled a Clayton Kershaw Heritage high number auto. It was absolutely disgusting. So I'm just saying, anything can happen out of pack attacks. Holiday Mega's down to just 8 spots left. We do have the Grand Slams. We knocked those down a bit. $59 a spot. $59 a spot. Evan's like staring at me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I took a nap, Evan. I am still in the process of trying to wake up. I don't think you understand. I was very comfortable where I was. AK with Ben Rice in 757. He also took down Mike Piazza and Yadi Molina and Nolan Arenado and Al Kaline in 727. That knocks us down to just 8 remaining players and 15 fillers. Let's go!
That's
100%.
Outback. Gross. Actually, haven't had Outback in years, so.
Evan does not like Outback, it sounds like.
I haven't had it in years. I don't know. It was bad.
You actually have had Outback recently. I don't think you remember it.
Did I?
You had it on my birthday.
Is that where we got that? I thought we got it from here. We went to order Outback when they were.
No, we tried to order here. They wouldn't let us, so we ordered
okay.
Outback.
That was good. So.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That's what I want. If I'm being honest with you. Dustin with Julio in 727. Let's go! He's not mad at him for striking out. Steven T with Charlie Sheen in 727 and 2 fillers in 727. Let's go! You guys are crushing right now. Let's keep this momentum going.
Some might say. Well, my preference.
Evan goes, some might say we're on the precipice. Evan, I think I keep precipice for like 2 or 3 spots. Let's calm down now.
Okay.
But you know, yes, we are on the precipice. In the words of Lady Gaga, we are on the edge of glory.
That we are.
On the edge of glory. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, Peacock, I have to say, I was rather impressed. I saw you had to read some Spanish today. Yeah, didn't you? There was some eBay messages where you had to respond to somebody in Spanish. I was literally about to call you and be like, Peacock, do you want some assistance on this one? So Chomps tried to it was funny. Chomps tried to translate it like himself, like to try to get the message, and I was like, no, that's not what it said at all. Dustin says, please tell me Peacock responded by signing his name Pavo Real. He did not, Dustin. It's funny because I literally was about to call Peacock and be like, hey Peacock, you want me to jump in and help on some translation here? Because I saw part of the conversation. Stephen T with the Grand Slam spot in Holiday. Let's go! You get some totes, my goats. But it was funny because I was gonna call Peacock and be like, yo, you need some help? And then Chomps was like, nah, he responded. I'm like, okay, cool. But it was just funny the way it all played out. I was just like, should we ask Peacock if he wants assistance on this one? Peacock is very capable, Dustin, but remember, you toss something into Google Translate, it doesn't always translate the same, right? You know? You can take hola, gané algo, which is, you just toss that into Google Translate, it says hello, win something? I didn't really read the conversation. Chomps told me that you responded with a link that it broke on Sunday. We were driving back from getting lunch, and has anyone ever had any issues on eBay selling internationally and sending the card to an eBay hub here and having them ship it off? I'm gonna be honest and say I don't think I've ever done that. Bobby D with 3 spins and 727, and Peacock says, Vivian, that's his first order with us. Let's go! You want to run some spins real quick, Peacock? Stash with Jordan in 727. Let's go! Reddit are my card friends I break with every night who may be able to help me. Hey, we'll try to help you out, my guy. I'm gonna be honest, I've never shipped anything. You would almost be better off asking our shipping department, Dylan. They have shipped internationally. But I don't know. But yeah, I believe they ship to the hub every single time. I feel like most places ship to the hub. It's probably the easiest for your sake as well to ship there, because it gets there faster. I think if you are on like a payout, depending on your payout schedule with eBay, like that probably would get you your funds the fastest. As long as the customer understands that the rates are not calculated by us, we only charge for the shipping to the hub. What they charge for the rest of the way varies 100%. Well, and sometimes it depends on the value of the item and stuff, like customs can get pricey for them and stuff like that. A baguette. Peacock wants French bread.
Peacock is the most extra.
Did I tell you about my my adventures with Firehouse the other day? I tried to order, I ordered my food, no big deal. I asked for a bottled Sprite and like 2 bags of chips. They sent me like 6 bags of chips.
6 bags of chips?
Yeah.
No Sprite?
No Sprite. I'm like, I mean, I guess I'll take the extra chips. That surely makes up for it, right?
If you didn't have nothing to drink.
Well, fortunately I was here, so I had plenty to drink.
Right. We don't need no good.
I was just gonna send Reese.
Did you drink them?
No, but I have a Reese for a reason.
That's fair.
Dustin B with Lou Brock. Let's go. Red jersey break is gonna get going here fairly fast here, guys. We do gotta work on the fillers as well, so definitely jump in on those. Heck yeah, we are. Just uno momento. I will confirm that here. I'm pulling my list up. I do have 159 names, yes sir. 150, sorry. Alright guys, here we go. We have some spins to knock out. Peacock, who do we got up first? Ben T with 1 spin. Here we go, Ben T, 1. Guys, we do have an early bird special that ends at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 55 minutes from now. Every $35 spent gets you 1 race entry for break spots. Every 200 gets you 1 player break spot guaranteed. Grab your spots. Venti, Desan Hill. Yes, sir. Yes. Snakey, I can shoot you a message. Alan C with 25 spins. Peacock, would you like me just to spin 25 straight and then paste them in for you? No, don't mind at all. Alright, Alan, we got Daniel Cuvette. Yeah, that's fine. Miguel Blyce. Vince Coleman. Kurt Schilling. Dylan Cruz. Eddie Murray. Cam Canarella. Larry Walker. Oh no, Rosie, why? George Brett. Steve Monster Millam. Daryl Strawberry. Albert Pujols. Andre the Hawk Dawson. Chase Burns. Blake Mitchell. Hagen Smith. David Shields. Roman Anthony. Brady Ebel. Felnin Celestin. Cash Mayfield. Charles Nagy. Daniel S. with 2 fillers in 727. AK with the Tigers and Blue Jays in 733. Let's go. Brett Saberhagen. Will you Google if JC's barbecue still open? Dontrell Willis. I feel like they close at like 8. It might be 7. I figured. Malcolm Moore. They're never open. Like, they're really good, but they're like never open. If you look at their hours, like, it's so minimal that you basically have to be really lucky when you get there. Peacock, I'm gonna open breaks too, and I'm gonna put their names in the. Oh, my bad. No, my bad. I didn't realize it was there. Oh, here. I can do it on this side. Let me repaste them in there for Peacock. Alright. Bobby D, 3 spins. Bobby D, 1. Vladdy Daddy. Trey Yesovich. That's a good one right now, especially. And Christian Moore. Very nice. I'd say those were 3 great spins right there. Vladdy Daddy, Trey Yesovich, and Christian Moore. Yes, please. What's that? No, I was just... I did see that. Yeah, I got the notification. How is that a normal life? Ray says Giants now have the hottest manager in MLB history, and it's not even close. But to be fair, they've always kind of been that, like, they've gotten a, you know, they had Gabe Kapler, who people thought was very good looking as well. Let me guess. Not Woodward. Not Woodward. coached the Rangers. He wasn't very good. Dino Ebel. I don't see Dino leaving. I don't think Dino wants to manage. I think if Dino... oh, is it Bob Guerin? Oh, I have no idea who that is. Oh. That's right, Bob Guerin's our, like, quality assurance coach or something now. I think he's like he's in the dugout every game, but... Here are the photos Rosie sent us. She's like, he is the hottest manager and it's not even close.
There it is. That's why. Biased.
But yeah, I don't see Dino Ebel ever leaving the third base coach. Like, I feel like he's had opportunities to leave and he's kind of denied all of them. Roy says, I'm very sad to see him go, but also happy for him. Can't knock him for jumping at that opportunity. Hope it works out for him 100%. You know? Here's the thing. How many people want to play in the major leagues, much less coach in the major leagues? Like, I think that's fantastic, right? Like, he coached at the college level, at the most elite level. He got them a national championship, and, you know, now... You know, you set your sights on a world championship with Buster Posey at the helm at GM and stuff like that, and yeah. Will be weird too because one of his best players at Tennessee was Drew Gilbert, who is now on the Giants, as well as Blade Tidwell, Maui Ahuna, and Gavin Killian, just drafted. Interesting. Guys, we got 4 players and 11 filler spots left. 4 players, 11 filler spots left. Four spots and Holiday coming off the board as well. We do have some Grand Slam spots, guys, so don't be afraid to jump in on those. That gets you into 749, 750, 751, 752. That is $56, I believe, to get you in on each of those. And when you jump in on the Grand Slam, you have a chance to take down a Holiday Mega. Rosie, how many people are on the race for the Holiday Mega? There's only going to be 12 people in that race, so you have a 1 in 12 shot at a personal Holiday Mega. That's pretty good. Vandy's coach has always gotten a lot of love, so I would not be surprised to see him eventually go. Craig N with 4 spots in 749, and Pluto in 720. Let's go! I don't think Van Horn ever gets fired. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, because I'd see him sticking it out. I'm pretty sure it's more of a he leaves when he's ready to leave versus a, you know, they have a bad season, they fire him type of thing. I wouldn't say they're not in a position to win right now. Because here's the thing, you look at what they did early on in the season, up until they got Devers, they were on a tear. Something shifted at that point, but they were on a tear. And then they traded for Devers and like momentum stopped a little bit. And that's not to blame Devers by any means, it just, you know, it shifted. Dustin J with a spot in 745, Reds in 744, a spot in 735, and a holiday grand slam. Let's go! How much? I mean, probably. Steven T with 4 spots in 745. Let's go! That's gonna knock us down to 7 spots left in the pack attack. Oh, that takes us down to 11? My bad. I didn't realize. Sometimes it's one of those where I either catch you before or after, and I'm never sure which one it is. 11 spots in 745. I apologize, guys. Oh. I see what you're wanting. Guys, Peacock is so proud of this. He would like you guys to see the amount of time that Rosie took to put this together for us. You see the little snowball up there? The little palm? That's a baseball. It's the attention to detail. Second to none here at Chomps Live Breaks. Everything's red and green. We got the red and green for that, and then we got the little Christmas stars down there. You have no idea how giddy Peacock gets about his show sheets, and this one has him extremely giddy. Peacock says show sheets matter. You know, he'll yell at Rose. No, he won't yell, obviously. But he will, if Rosie doesn't have a logo in for him, he's like, give me the show sheet, give me the show sheet, give me the show sheet, make my show sheet, make my show sheet, make my show sheet. We wanted to serve milk and cookies during these breaks, but we ran into some snags. What are you feeling with?
I'm literally game for whatever. Want to go cheap? We go cheap. Want to go expensive? We go expensive. Just whatever. Just not great.
My budget.
Okay, that's what I got as well.
So, I'm game for whatever.
Okay.
My caveat is I do not want Zaxby's. That's fair. That would probably be my caveat as well. $7 trios.
You want 2 trios, one with all burgers.
No pickle, no onion. 2 with fries and a drink. Yeah. Spread. We're gonna go Brian Kukaba. We're gonna go BK. Have it your way today. Huh? It's Kukaba. It's Kukaba. It's Kukaba. BK, are you here? BK, will you agree with me? Just so, even if I'm wrong, will you just agree with me? Just so I can go in your face, Evan. Will you just say Kukaba? Say yay to Kukaba.
Kusaba.
He's like, it's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. Stash with 2 spots in 745 and 746. Let's go! That takes us down to 9 spots in 745.
Having a whole pig for dinner?
No, Potbelly. It's a restaurant in bigger cities that we do not have.
Never heard of it.
Potbelly is like a sandwich restaurant.
Like Firehouse.
Yeah.
But better.
Hold on, did your shirt say Taos? Like Taos, New Mexico?
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
I don't know.
It's a small town, like an hour and a half north from me.
You're welcome.
I was just confused. Guys, we got 4 players and 11 fillers on 721. Right, Peacock says, but I wanted broccoli cheddar soup. Panera just doesn't taste as good with carryout, I think. Oh, that was Rosie. Disregard. That's fair. I can't blame you for wanting soup. Alright, guys, we have line 1, Mookie Betts in that filler. Line 2, Bruce Sutter and Christian Yelich. Line 3, Roy Oswalt, Kobe Mayo. Line 4, Jacob deGrom and Framber Valdez. Line 5 is Rosie added in Francisco Lindor. Or Francisco Alvarez, sorry, and Alfonso Soriano, and then Bregman Ozuna with line 6. Olive Garden, you could order soup by the gallon. Olive Garden is pretty solid, especially when you can do the all-you-can-eat pasta. You know. All-you-can-eat pasta, and then you get the take-home meal as well with it. Sheesh. Craig N with Snow White in 720 and 2 spots in 745. That knocks it down to 7 spots left in 745. Let's go! Let's go here, chat. I'm gonna be honest, I have not looked at them yet. Guys, give me just 1 second. I gotta run to the restroom real quick, but I will be right back. Grader says, we need to fill the Disney for you to open 100%, dude. 100% we gotta fill the Disney. I am... beyond excited for it. Sappy with 2 spots in 745, A-Rod in 727, and 2 fillers in 727. Brad A with 2 spots in 749. Let's go! How many Grand Slams do I have left? Will you post the number of Grand Slams left? Because literally I had no idea. Guys, on that holiday Grand Slam, we have, you get into 749, 750, 751, and 752. With that being said, you pay less to get into all 4 breaks throughout the entire case. $59 instead of $64, but you also get a chance to win a personal Topps Holiday box. That Topps Holiday box, that's pretty cool. 1 person takes it down, you're in a race with 12 people. That's it. 1 in 12 is gonna win that box. Let's go. We got 8 Grand Slams left. Do not miss out on it. We are down to just 1 spot left in 749. Let's keep attacking, guys. Rosie's like, I didn't go that far, Peacock. Honestly, so I went into my office and I took a nap from like... Grader, yes sir. We are going to be waiting on some Grand Slams, but honestly, I think those are going to start moving fairly fast. We do have 12 Grand Slam spots total. It's going to be a 1 in 12 for a personal box of Topps Holiday as well. And you save some money on the actually getting in on the break. As opposed to spending 64 to get into the entire case, you only spend 59 to get into the entire case. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. A Bug's Life. She gone. Unless that's Rosie. Disregard. This is Rosie. for a second I got real excited, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is crazy. There's multiple coming off at once. I haven't talked to him. Yeah, it's gonna happen, bud. Like. So, fun fact in history, I think there's only been a handful of series that have gone. There's only been a handful of World Series where one team has swept the series and the other team has gone 7 in their series to clinch. And each of those seasons, the team that went 7 won the World Series. One of them was the 1988 Dodgers. And then there were a few before that, but the most recent occurrence of it was 1988. And I'm sure that has to do with like the time off in between, but to be fair, they're gonna have a decent amount of time off in between too. Going from Monday to Friday. AK with the Holiday Grand Slam and CJ Abrams in 727 and a filler in 727. Let's go! Dylan with a spot in 749. Let's go! I think we're gonna be at 6 Grand Slams left now, if I'm not mistaken. Alright guys, 4 Grand Slams, 2 spots back in the break, 2 spots, 4 Grand Slams, and we get to ripping. It's going to be a 1 in 10 race now for a personal, so you have a 10% chance to get a personal. I was going to say, please tell me Michelle jumped in on the Grand Slam. Yes, sir. Those are the ones. And there are chances at autos. I believe they're I believe they're numbered to 10 if it's like last year. But yes, there are indeed autos. Yeah, Peacock. I will say, as of right now, they made it very easy to know where your stuff is as far as the autos are concerned, right? Because Python didn't even make it to the holiday release day. Nope. You can also get an auto from Ebenezer Scrooge or the Nutcracker main. Okay, so I think the holiday back is the... Okay, so is the holiday back SP the cookie? I think it's the cookie. With the holiday back SP. I'm assuming is that Christmas cookie. And then... have to pitch this to Tops. Guys, you also have 20 minutes to jump in on that Grand Slam special. Oh, Peacock. Your excitement makes me laugh.
Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime might perpetrate next? He's a very clever arch criminal.
Guys, what closes first right now? That is the question. We got 4 spots left in Pack Attack, 2 spots left in 749 plus 4 Grand Slams, 727 down to 7. Karen, yes, if you go to the website under 727 and you scroll to that third photo, it's going to have a photo of all the players available on the checklist. And if you're asking about the filler itself, that would be right there. Sappy with a Grand Slam! And Alan Tremmel in 757. Looks like Pack Attack, though. She gone. Looks like 749 down to just the 4 slams. Coco and Encanto, she gone. Still think it's so wrong that that's the combo Rosie chose to do. Sheesh! I'm kidding. Honestly, those make sense based on overall subject matter of the movies. Guys, just 3 Grand Slams left in 749. Alright, let me go grab our Namaruskis. No. Alright guys, here we go. We got Stephen T down to Jason C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick our teams. Arizona down to Nats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright guys, let me take down our this. Let me put that up. I'm gonna let you guys talk out trades for a handful of minutes. I say a handful of minutes. It's probably just gonna be a minute, but go ahead, talk out some potential trades. get to it. Yes. Bud, you can get quite a bit with the Giants. It all kind of just depends on what we get as far as what packs are in here, right? That's the beauty of pack attacks, is literally every team has the chance to hit. Alright, we go 2020 Series 2. 2021 Draft Picks, 2021 Elite, 2019 Series 2, 2021 Heritage, 2020 Topps Chrome, 2024 Update, 23 Series 2, 2020 Heritage High, and 21 Update. So I've heard that lately they've been kind of frustrated. 2021 Chrome, 2017, that is Schwarber Bomb. 2019 Series 2, Heritage High. That's a regular Heritage Minor League 2020 Update. Not one that we've had yet. 24, 21 Bowman, 21 Update. Evan's like, never again. Hey, we got a logo fractor pack from 22. Julio, Witt, Wander, Torque, Cal Raleigh. This one's pretty good right here, guys. 2020 Update. Did you see that one, Rosie? 2022 logo. 2017 Donruss. 24 Prospect. 23 Heritage. 2019 Series 2. 21. All right, let's start with 2017 Donruss. Mike Z with a Grand Slam. Just one Grand Slam left, guys, and we're ripping. We got Jim Palmer. Chris Sale, that is to 199. And Will Myers, 28/99. That is the press proof for the Pod Squad. That is going out to Stephen T. Guys, we're down to just 7 filler spots left for the Gold Rush Auto Jersey case, $13.75. That's 3 cases of jerseys, 18 total jerseys, 100 players possible. Holiday Grand Slam is Shigon. Piscotti. John Lester, that is 86 of 349 on the Dominator. That's going out to the Chicago Cubs. And Stephen T. Guys, Holiday Megas are now full on 749. We'll get 750 on the panel here in just a minute. That'll be the next Holiday 5-box Mega. We have 4 spots left in a history book hitch draft. 10 spots left in a Disney pack battle. Each person gets at least 1 pack. Potential for at least 3 if you make it on to the second round. I would feel like I'm a pretty fair judge when it comes to Disney. You know, we pulled a Mickey Facsimile Super Auto. you have a chance at winning. You have a chance at winning. The Mickey Super was pulled last night, so that is out of the question, unfortunately. But you never know what else is out there. Let's go get after that jersey break as well, guys. We do have eBay coming up at 9:30 again. Bidding on that one will start going off here in just a bit. Shohei gets hot. I always like the look of this card. Mookie Betts. I saw somewhere that by the Halo signing Kurt Suzuki, they saved something like 2.8 million or 3.8 million over hiring any other manager. Thought that was pretty wild. Ooh, 57/76. Taylor Ward on the Independence Day. That's pretty sick. Halos, Christy. $57/76. Oh, I just realized. I was like, Rosie, when did you switch it over to Christmas? I just saw it. I was like, wait a second. I have a Christmas tree in my background. I saw it on your TV before I saw it. Like, actually on the face cam. $260 at 2020. You told me 25. Yeah. I only spent 25. Okay, I have 121 on my side.